Tunakanika tuko kwa fire.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. So today we're going to be doing a video on boundaries in friendships. Yeah. Welcome back, Lina.
Yeah, we missed you, girl. It's been a minute.
You have?
Where have you been?
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
I've been catching flights.
Not feeling.
But I've been around. Just busy.
We're glad to see you. Anyway, guys, so before we start out this amazing video, as you can see, we're looking
Cute.
nice.
Snatched. I don't know if I should stand so
Please.
you guys can see my outfit. Julie Kikachini, I don't
Stand.
think you can
Hey.
see. Wait, Acha, chill.
Look at fashion show. So, as you can see, today we've been dressed by USC, the brand on Instagram. Yeah. So check them out for amazing plus size outfits. Yeah, and you can be looking like this. So, like my outfit is that. You know that moment when your man tells you, get ready, I'm picking you up.
Hey.
This is that outfit. So
She said. It's true.
Yeah, this is that outfit.
Fact.
Yeah, I'd wear this for my rich husband's funeral.
And then with that connect.
Yeah, and then we are so grateful to Makel Suites who are hosting us today for this shoot. Yeah, so guys, check them out for amazing accommodation, amazing food at the restaurant, amazing drinks at the bar, happy hour of course from 4 to 7 p.m. Yeah, check them out. And also if you're looking for somewhere to have a photo shoot, staycation, this is the place.
Boundaries to you generally. What are boundaries to you?
Things you don't cross. Like
Yeah.
like boundaries.
Yeah.
Fence.
Literally.
Usiruke fence. Yeah, usiruke fence.
Quite literal. The
Yeah, it's so literal. Like, how do you even explain?
Like where you draw the line.
Yeah.
Like
put the border and like
and
review.
put no make up singing. Singing. So, Washuka, what's the one boundary? Don't you? Okay. Yeah. What
like-
boundaries do you have with your friendships, and how do you come to establish these boundaries?
Oh, so it's friendship boundary.
Ooh, yeah,
Yeah.
friendship boundaries. Ooh. You know, actually, when we were talking, I never even thought about it, but I feel like I have so many, but like there's not enough encouragement. Let's skip to Tasha.
Okay.
Washuka always does that. Washuka all the
Back in the
time.
studio. For once, I thought she was going on and so for me, one of my biggest boundaries is actually I don't know. I guess I discover my boundaries as a friendship.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what someone will do one day, and then one day they do something and you're like, no, that's a boundary.
Exactly.
Yaani watu wamenizoea hivyo, si ndio? Nimekuwa mnyonge ama
But there's obviously pre-thought of boundaries. So for example, I would say I don't know, I'm trying to find a nice way to put it.
Yeah.
And there's really no nice way to just say mi sipendi mtu mwenye hani respect. Like honestly, if I disrespect is a big, like the minute I tell, like especially when I express myself on things I don't know whether the problem is the actual breaking of boundaries other than what the particular boundary is. I don't know how to describe my particular boundaries, but if I make clear that this is somewhere that, or if you know, I don't know, because you can't, I'm rationalizing the whole thing. You
Yeah.
can't tell.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just don't like disrespect.
Yeah.
I have a boundary, don't touch me.
Not.
Don't touch me.
Yeah.
Don't touch me. As in, and you'd know, like if you're trying to touch me and I'm like read my body language.
Yeah.
If
That's
I'm like,
in friendships or in general.
in general, you know, I feel like first of all, friendship is the basis of every single
Yeah.
relationship.
Yeah.
Whether in your family,
Yeah.
whether in your like romantic relationship, at the end of the day,
Career.
career, like even in business, friendship is the core of every single relationship. So
Yeah.
friendship like runs wide, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm very protective about my body, and if just don't cross that. Like you can tell when I'm like, okay, you can touch me this way or that way. There's other times you are like,
Yeah.
I don't know you like that
Shika
way.
Shika
Crazy. Yeah. So that could actually be a big problem in friendship. So even like people of different orientations or genders or whatever, like in such a situation, the boundaries people can easily cross them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Even your girls, like sometimes
Yeah.
it's just your girls.
Yeah.
And there are people who are not comfortable with something.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a boundary, but like I feel like it is a boundary for me. In my friendships, you know, like the way in friendship, even close friendships, your friends always feel like they need to know everything that's going on in your life. For me, I don't like it when wait for me to tell you. Don't come to me and tell me, oh my god, like why didn't you tell me?
Yeah.
I'm
If
like,
I haven't told you, I don't want you to know.
I don't really want to say everything about my life. That's the thing. Some things I like keeping them to myself. So I don't like people who are entitled to knowing how I feel all the time. I don't like it at all.
I was actually thinking about that the other day, but then also at the same time, I was also thinking about like that friend who asked you, like, what if someone comes and asks, like, babe, how are you? You know, and I don't want you to also like, you know what I'm saying? So where do you draw the line?
Something similar
Omission.
you don't know whether this person will be comfortable with you asking,
so you
or
don't
you're
know
also not comfortable with saying.
Because like, what
a
if I
delicate
don't ask
balance.
and then you think I don't care?
Yeah,
You know, there's
exactly.
also that, like, where do you draw the line?
I feel like it's a communication thing. If you ask me like how am I doing and I'm not doing well, I'll just explain to you I'm not doing well.
I
but
could be like,
I'm
you want
not
to
in
talk
a,
about it.
Yeah, and I'm not in a position to want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very important.
Okay. So it's like, are you okay? Like, if you're not okay, do you want to talk about it?
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
if you
that.
want, then maybe you can open
Yeah.
up. If not, okay.
Yeah.
I
You
get
let
that.
them know when
Okay,
you're comfortable. I guess
That okay. Woo. At least now we know that.
And I would say mine now finally I figured one out that's not solid. Taking friendships first.
Yeah.
I like if especially if I really like you, if I really like you,
Yeah.
I'll more often than not I really like you and I know we're going to be friends forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't feel the need to rush.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can forget even to check up on your friends because of that. But mostly I don't like like we can hang out today if we can hang out in the house, then tomorrow we can go somewhere nice.
Yeah.
We can use more personally like spending time with people. Like I said, quality time is everything for me. So I feel like with my friends I like to spend time with them. So I never feel the need to rush a friendship. And I don't like friendships being rushed.
So what exactly do you mean by a rushed friendship?
A rushed friendship is one where the thing is rushed is very relative because it could be anything. It could be anything from someone wanting to, like you were saying, someone wanting to know a lot before you're even ready to communicate with them on that level, or someone
overestimating the opportunity.
not really choosing to do like I don't know, just expectations, I guess. Too many like expectations that personally maybe I feel, now that you see that's relative to a person, but the ones I'm not comfortable with, I can't say all of them here because, but that's what I mean.
Okay.
I understand.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell.
Yeah, to chill too, let's be friends.
One gazi at a time. One step.
Yeah.
Hey, no, Sandra. It may get like this. One step at a time.
Imefika home. Oh my god, for me, I'm just agreeing over here. I'm echoing. I don't know. For me, I think it's just respect of time within friendships.
She's talking to all of us, by the way.
Yo,
Time ya kukua late.
yeah, like if let's
me
say
it is.
if me and you have said we're spending the day together, it's me and you. Don't start bringing other people
into
if I wasn't aware.
Yeah.
See,
Such
that's
things.
so important.
The quality time.
Oh,
It's so
respecting.
important.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah, my time.
Oh, okay.
For instance, if me and you are having a date, that's our quality time. Don't bring someone else, especially if you haven't informed me
Yep.
or switching up the plans without informing me.
Ati?
Uko serious?
Kwa nini?
Uko serious?
Kwa nini?
Uko serious?
Niko serious.
Like, we can have our date first, then once we are done, we can now go join the other people or go wherever we want to go. You know, it's just because I also understand that in friendships are like, I can be friends with all of you, but we are all like, in my life we are all at different levels. You get? There's something I'll be comfortable telling someone that I'm not comfortable telling another person. So if you tag along with someone to our date, I might be very reserved about some things.
You might not even
exactly
catch up the way you wanted to.
you know. And also some people are just not that comfortable with impromptu things, you know. Yeah, exactly. So I think just being able to, and it all boils down to communication as well, and respect, of course.
Okay. So me, I think I've just thought about it, and I think one of like my biggest boundaries is, if I come to you as my friend, I don't want you telling someone else who's not my friend, who's your friend, about my shit. You get, like, that's my shit. You're my friend. I'm not that friend. You get, but that's your friend. I understand that, but just like, don't talk about the shit I've told you. That's like one of my biggest boundaries.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I feel that on so many different levels. Yeah. Even just being able to respect people individually.
Privacy and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
and
just-
sometimes not everyone has to get along. You get? Like, just because me and Washuka are friends, but Washuka is not friends with Val, I don't have to make them friends because I'm friends with both of them.
Yeah,
You get?
if we don't
It's
get
not a
along,
must.
it's also fine.
Yeah.
Please let me eat
Say hello, sweetie.
Hello, Windy.
You can still have your individual friendships.
Exactly.
And that's okay.
Friendships should be possible.
Exactly. See group,
They are very
see teamwork,
personal.
see group work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one-on-one.
Even in a group setting, it's individual friendship.
Yeah.
Like, we are friends, even here, but we're not, like, it's not a team.
We are friends, all of
All
us
of
together.
us
Together.
Like, I'm friends with Stephanie, and
Yeah.
that's why you find even here we have different levels of
Friendships, exactly.
Boundaries are very personal. Everyone's boundary is different. Like, my boundary is not your boundary, it's not yours. So that's, and me, I can't just know your boundaries like that. Like, I can't read your brain, you know.
And also some things you have to experience.
To know.
Like, sometimes someone has to cross your boundary for you to be like,
I don't like that shit.
upward. Like,
Umekuja Nairobi juzi. Ukaona traffic light for the first time. Saizi umemea pembe na igo. Hizo pembe ni mimi nitakata.
And if once I tell you once, don't let me say twice.
Hey, you heard her. Stepho's friends. I'm
I'ma
gonna say
say
now
once.
once.
Not twice.
Not twice.
Yep. Yeah.
For me, what I feel is like these things, they don't have manuals.
Yeah.
So first of all, I don't feel like we're telling you to
Work.
Yeah.
We're saying our
Yeah, like we're just
actually
saying,
mine.
yeah,
Because
our experiences.
we all came to this world, we don't know shit, so we're all experiencing shit
Differently.
But for me, what I can say is, we don't have to believe in the same things. So don't expect me to believe in what you believe, no matter how extreme it is. Don't expect me to now advocate 100% for what you believe. Even if you believe in saving the environment and may think it's not that deep, just respect that, because you know, like, it's a joke. Like, I believe,
It's just an example.
It's
Relax.
an example.
but yeah, just there's this thing that's happening these days where if I don't believe it, especially on extreme matters, it's like a thing of a cancellation thing.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you like different. And it's like sometimes hatujafika hapo, like umesoma umeland. This is so new to me.
Yeah.
So don't expect me to just now, and then if I don't believe what you believe,
You
it's like
adjust.
a thing. And me, for those people, because you know we are all different and we are experiencing life so differently. And everybody, there can be two opposing truths, you know, in life. You can be right, I can be right. Or we could all be wrong.
Yeah.
But like, you know, being able to respect that, but like you, like it's different now. Just because I don't believe what you believe doesn't make me like a
Bad
bad
person or a horrible
less,
friend.
or a bad friend, or less of a friend. Do you know what I'm saying?
I feel like I agree, Lena. First of all, I feel like I agree 100%. But then also I at some like extent I also don't.
I also have some.
I have some
non-negotiable
non-negotiables in
things.
life generally. So even if you're a friend, if you're family, if you're like a romantic partner, if the things that, let's say things that align with me and I feel like you don't believe in them. Okay, let's say my non-negotiables. Okay, let's say for example, like like GBV or issues to do
there are those
non-negotiables like
yeah.
GBV or like racism or like colorism,
Especially things that involve humanity.
exactly homophobia, that shit.
Yeah, things that involve humanity.
Yeah, I feel like
they're
that
non-negotiable.
negotiables. Yeah,
there are
But
those
other
ones that-
things,
like you don't mean those ones. You mean
I
like
don't
other
mean
things.
those ones.
Okay.
For
I
you,
mean
it's more
other
like you would
things.
like freedom in a relationship
I
to
do-
believe
to
whatever
be-
you
Yeah,
want,
whatever
whatever you want.
Exactly.
and be yourself
Because
without
if you've
being
noticed friendships nowadays in this generation, no offense, I feel like they're very. I was having this discussion with I can't explain who she is, and explain after. But like friendships are very. They're shallow.
Yeah.
We are scared. We are scared to be ourselves around our friends. We are scared to be vulnerable. We are scared to be. So it's like if I know I'm going to meet Washuka today, I have to prepare myself to go act in a certain kind of way. I can't just go as Val. I can't just go as Lynn. Like sasa itabidi sa niende.
And I have to pretend
You
for a
know.
while. Yeah.
But I get.
If someone texts you, you have to think 10 times.
Yeah.
But you know it's your friend. You should be able to just be like,
Yeah.
And to be honest, by the time you're even feeling like that, by the time you're even feeling like
You have to act some kind of way when you're with someone, then it's not really a friendship, and you're not comfortable there.
Yeah.
It's not authentic.
Do you feel like that happens a lot when you're developing new friendships?
Yeah.
When you're like developing a new friendship is hard. You know, like the first stages, you don't know like who they
honeymoon
are, how they
phase.
are exactly.
But
That's
the
why I
people
have a
who
hard
are friends
time.
for like a long time, but it's like that.
It's like that.
Like they can't just come and say shit because they'll be like,
Yeah.
so you overthink things, you overthink even asking your friend, how are you?
If you feel like that around your friend, then maybe
That's not.
then maybe it's not like a.
But it happens a lot, more often than not. Hata before niambie Steph, I love you, ushafikiria hiyo I love you like 10 times like
labda friendship yenyu mmejenga hapo.
you know, like
As we don't have emotions.
And then another thing, I don't know if it's a boundary or not, but like if you're not feeling me, like me, I've gone the whole world, I think you're my best friend, but we're not like best friends. Then just tell me we're not like besties. Let's be out here, nasema best friend yangu alafu ulali. I don't know if it's a boundary or not, but like can we be on the same page?
Ulisikia wapi? Ulisikia wapi?
I relate with you a lot because it happens a lot. Like I see it on Instagram.
You overstepped, you even overstepped.
You're like, oh my best friend. Kumbe wewe best friend yako na best friend mwingine.
Ama hakuoni.
Then they just start feeling you like that.
Like that.
Because you know there are people
Shit.
who
Man, I'm not
love very fast.
Yeah.
It's
Very fast.
I know you're not like that. I feel like it's very fair to just tell them like, oh, and if they're a reasonable person, then
They'd be like,
They'd
oh,
understand.
But it's your boundary.
Yeah.
Best friend for life.
That's so funny.
Fuck, that's so fun because I see it happening a lot, especially in Nairobi.
Sometimes you think people are boys, and then
You talk to one party.
and then they're like, I just know that from
You know what?
Yeah, that's
wow.
If
And yet,
something-
just know your place in someone else's life.
Like I'm out you and don't clown it. Don't let anyone go looking at them.
Imagine clown.
Kauna just like she said, don't
Exactly,
let them
just let them know. But then how do you even start that
I feel like you just
conversation?
ask. I feel like it's easier to
That's
ask.
hard.
Imagine Lisa too, like,
Ask.
yo man, I'm really vibing with you, so like, is it
define this friendship.
Imagine never be afraid to ask. Never be afraid to ask about anything.
anything.
For me, I never have shame.
Yeah.
I'll ask you. So how is it? Like, what's going on and what do you
Tunadu?
want? Exactly. Me, And it's not a tip. Most people are usually afraid to ask about it because they feel like
it's embarrassing.
Yeah, they feel like
It's like
they're
imposing on
Let me put yourself on the line. Let me tell you,
swear.
at the end of the day, it's you who's going to experience the
shame.
the shame and everything. So you need to ask and know where you're at.
Okay.
That's if there's doubt in there.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
there's doubt. Clear the doubt.
Okay.
If there's no doubt, sometimes if you vibe and you both know you're vibing.
Yeah.
So it's like it's different.
Okay. Another boundary for me is when I come to you as my friend,
As a woman.
as my friend, when I come to you as my friend and I open up to you about deep shit, like really, really deep shit that I've never told anyone else. And then maybe one time we fight and we have a disagreement and then you use it against me. Yeah. If you ever do that, like me, I'm like cutting you off.
Am I using your weaknesses?
Yeah, against me. Like if I come to you and open up about shit that I never even like, it took me so much to open up about, and then when we fight, you come and use it against me. I'll
That
just
one
cut you
we
off.
can't even be friends.
For sure, yeah.
Even those things for you, remember that time,
Yeah.
yet you had already addressed
Exactly.
it. Then
Or
now,
like that's why even this and this happened because you're like this and this,
exactly.
Yeah, just don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, for me, my other boundary is accountability in friendships. I feel like you have to be accountable. You have to be accountable for your actions, and you being accountable for your actions does not.
the wrong.
Especially the wrong thing. Does not mean that the friendship will end.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that.
That's the
Do you
thing.
know also, to add on to that, you can do a bad thing or you can have a bad behavior, but it doesn't mean I hate you.
Exactly.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'll tell you washuka misipenda kitu like
Yeah.
unakuwaga sijui hivi na hivi. But haimaanishi now today
The friendship is
the
over.
friendship is
Over.
over. Washuka will go and cry. It's not that. I just don't like you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I've expressed I don't like it.
Yeah, exactly. So just being able to be accountable for your actions, like if you do something wrong and I tell you how it made me feel or whatever, like whatever situation that comes around, just be accountable for
Apologize
you.
and be accountable.
And apologizing
Sorry.
won't cost you shit, to be
Yeah.
very honest. It won't cost you shit. And that does
We can
not
move
mean
on.
the end of the friendship.
Have
It's
you
just a
ever-
hurdle. We have to jump over it and move on.
I
So
feel
mine told
like
me two things recently. The first thing was we were talking and she was like, it took me so long to finally accept that as friends we don't all have to like the same thing.
Yeah.
And that goes back to what you guys were saying before. And then the second thing she said was, what were we talking about? Accountability. Yeah. So she was like, I don't like people who give up on friendship so
Easily.
Like it's okay to not agree and then move from there. And I really found those are things I agree with.
Yeah.
But it's something sometimes you maybe even forget to consider actively. And I was like, wow, yeah, that's very true. Giving up on things so easily.
It just shows that you didn't value it that much. No. If it's so easy to give up,
I mean, I don't get how you're forgiving your cheating boyfriend 5 times.
But you're done.
that's what I was going to say.
It's not over until over. We will come big and better.
That's what I was going to say. I feel like if girls treated the friendships as good as they treated their romantic relationships, I feel like friendships would really prosper.
And that's why I keep saying,
Yeah.
and no offense,
Facts.
male friendships,
They are strong.
they are very low-key, very admirable. Like I can look
Yeah.
at male friendships and be like,
I
okay,
swear.
like
Is it just because
I
of the fact that
never-
they fight and like
never
make up?
understood.
like you know
Is
they
it
fight
just
but
that?
ni zile za kuna kwenye unaenda like
I find them
Wow,
pretentious.
they're so
Honestly, for me, I
pretentious.
don't
Honestly,
like I
male
find that
friendships, I don't
Okay,
shallow.
some are very
Okay, maybe
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like that's tend to be more shallow.
Yeah.
Some
friendships
friendships
depends on individuals,
it's
not
true,
on gender.
but
Okay, true.
generally okay. But we mean, I mean, withstanding like personally, what I mean is because guys sometimes shy away from going deep.
Yeah.
They are bonding generally. They are bonding over the fun things. We go watch. Like that's a good thing. Personally,
Like
that's a
shows,
good thing.
football,
It's a-
drink.
yeah. But
They're
that's
not
not
deep
go
stuff.
that deep.
Because
That's
men
what
don't
she-
like
yeah.
being vulnerable. So I feel like the friendships are not that deep. They're not deep. They're just, they might fight today and make up tomorrow, but that's about it. But like honestly, I feel like women friendships
Okay, in
are
the
like
in
deeper
the making up
and more
pattern,
intentional.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make up.
They'll be like, like you're still my boy. Like,
But also with
It's
girls,
'cause
I feel for me
emotion.
personally,
True.
girls,
You
I
get,
make up
it's
with
'cause-
people so
so
quickly.
that's why,
so
and
quickly.
that's exactly why I
Make
say
up with
I feel
people.
like that's
Same.
I forget
not
when I'm
gender,
like,
it's
we
like,
fight and then
Yeah.
like
yeah,
let's
I'm actually,
after-
if anything, I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
too good at forgiving.
Sometimes even
Sometimes
you
I
avoid
need to hold the
conflict
grudge.
because of
Same.
Yeah.
May
Me,
forgive and
me
forget.
personally, I hold grudges, but I'm learning.
Yeah, like,
May forgive and forget. I believe in.
I believe in like
Kabla
being
mtu akuje hapo kwa
accountable. I
comment
believe in
section.
having a
Sandra, you
conversation.
I forgive a lot until to the point that I feel like now that's not respecting my boundaries.
Your own boundaries.
Because I'm like, as in now
Yeah.
you're not on your own team. See, Anna cross two boundary.
So now
I'm
you
like,
forgive and forget.
okay,
the time.
okay, until when?
Shit.
Treat your friendships with dignity, just like you do your romantic.
Yes,
relationship.
Exactly.
True.
Actually,
Yes,
they should be treated the exact
Same way.
Okay, except sexually. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for me, like,
okay, unless you know if your friends.
anyway, for me,
As friends. With that being said, guys, remember to like,
Respect your friends' boundaries.
yeah, respect your friends' boundaries, communicate your boundaries,
Yeah.
and
Treat your friendships like relationships.
yeah, and
Yeah.
Like romantic relationships.
yeah. And friendship is the basis of every single relationship. So you might as well learn how to be a good friend
Yeah. And move with honor, guys.
and respect.
Loyalty
And
plates.
respect.
And meaning your boundaries ni kujiheshimu. So jiheshimu.
Bitch.
Yes. With that being said,
Adios, mi amigos.
Bye.